Hello, hello everyone, hello. Hello everyone, good evening. Hello everyone. Wait lang po, share lang po natin. Hello, hello. Ayan, Ayan pa-share po. Hello Ma'am Glory Manyakap. Thank you so much. Pa-share po ako ma'am, pa-share po ako ng live. Ayan, dito tayo na side. Good evening, good evening. Ayan, wait lang po, share natin yung live. Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening. Good evening po sa lahat. Good evening. Hello ma'am, ayan. Pa-share po ako ng live natin. Ayan, thank you. Wait lang po, share ko lang po sa page. Ayan. Wait lang po, wait lang po. Share ko pa sa page. Wait lang po, share ko lang po sa page. Good evening, good evening. Ayan. Wait lang po, wait lang po. Share ko pa sa page. Wait lang po, share ko lang po sa page. Good evening, good evening. Wait lang po. Ayan. Wait lang po, wait lang po. Share ko pa sa page. Wait lang po, share ko lang po sa page. Good evening, good evening. Wait lang po. Wait lang po, wait lang po. Share ko pa sa page. Wait lang po, share ko lang po sa page. Good evening, good evening. Wait lang po ha. Si-share pa ako sa page ko. Wait lang po. Wait lang po, wait lang po. Share ko pa sa page. Wait lang po, share ko lang po sa page. Good evening, good evening. Wait lang po ha. Si-share pa ako sa page ko. Wait lang po. Ayan, good evening. Wait lang po natin yung iba. I just shared it on my page po. Hello, Ma'am Glory Maniac. Application po nila. Hello. Sa nagwa-watch. Ayan. Thank you. Thank you for those who are watching now. Ayan. Dito muna ako na side magla-live. Kasi ang pangit ng audio dun sa Facebook page. Ayan. Okay na po ba yung ano? Okay po ba dito yung audio? Ayan. For viewers, good evening. For viewers, good evening. Ayan. Wait lang po natin yung iba ha. Wait lang po natin yung iba. We'll start in 2 minutes po. 2 minutes. Two minutes, 2 minutes. And for the 5 viewers, good evening. Parang mas okay dito mag-live. Hmm. And sa 5 who are watching now, thank you. Okay. Anyway, so let's start. Let's start. Okay, so start tayo. Okay. Dito, I blank a bicycle when I was young. I blank a bicycle when I was young. What do you think? Is it have, I'm having, had, or have got? Ay, wait. Parang mali yung ano ko. Wait lang na. Image pala to. Okay. So this is the ano. Ayan. Ayan pala. Sorry. Ayan. Surigao del Sur. Okay. Alam mama, yung gabi din ha. Silingin radiata, taga-North Cotabato, baya ako. Ayan. So, pero dito ako naka-base sa Manila. Okay, so while I blank this morning, I blank my money. I don't know how. So what's the ano answer there? Is it letter A, B, C, or D? Okay, so I have discussed this one I mean, the correct usage, I already have discussed this on my live sessions on my Facebook page. And so what's your answer for number 37? 37? 37 po. Okay, so if you notice there, if you notice, the same with what I have discussed before. Saan tayo? Dito tayo sa mga, dito tayo na side. Okay, so this one is the same as what I have discussed. Oh yeah, here. Anyway, so I'll just have a cleaner window. Okay, so it's something like this again. Hmm? Okay, so you are doing something. Okay, and then at a specific point, okay, something happened. Okay, so what you're gonna say, I mean, the verb tense here is always the continuous or the or past continuous or something, past continuous, or yeah, past continuous tense. Okay, continuous, I'm sorry. And then this one must be simple past. Okay, simple past tense. So something like teacher Seppi was teaching when the phone rang. Okay, so when the phone rang, I was teaching at these points. I was teaching at this points, but at this point my phone rang. So we say teacher Seppi was teaching when the phone or when his phone rang. Okay, so this one is simple past, and usually the longer action is in ing form, and then the shorter one is the simple past form. Okay, so for here, while, and usually the longer or the ing form, the continuous form must always be here in the while or when part of the sentence. Okay, so let's say, while I was shopping. Okay, so that's like, while I was shopping this morning, okay, I lost my money. So while shopping, okay, something like you're shopping here, you're shopping here, you're shopping here, you're shopping here. While in this part, and you don't know when was that. So maybe some at this point. So you say I lost my money at this point, okay? But you don't know when was that. But it was during the time when you were doing the shopping, okay? So that is the correct answer here is letter B for number 37. Ayan. So it's letter B for number 37. Mm. Hello, hello. Blurred ba? Blurred ba? Parang okay naman dito sa akin. I'm also using data po. Ayan. Okay? Next. Last week, the police blanked Alan in his car because he blanked over 80 miles an hour. Okay, so it was last week. It's past na. The police blanked Alan in his car because he blanked over. Okay. So as you can see here, the same explanation as this one. So Alan was driving. Okay, so he was driving here, and at some point, sorry, at one point, the police stopped him. Maybe this here. So we say Alan was driving when the police stopped him. Okay, so we say last week the police stopped Alan in his car because he was driving. Okay, so we say stopped and was driving. That is letter C. Okay, so remember that this one, the ing form, okay, sorry, the ing form is in the what is the longer action? I mean, yeah, and the shorter one is in the simple past, right? So if you notice here, last week the police stopped Alan. Okay, stopped Alan. So this is the shorter one in his car because what was happening when the police stopped him? He was driving. Okay, he was driving over 80 miles an hour. Okay, so that's okay. So there, the correct answer for number 38 is letter C. Okay, so how about 39? How blank your finger? How blank your finger? Number 39, what's your answer? Hello, Ma'am Irene Coral and Ma'am Glory Manyakap. Ayan. Comment para ma-shoutout natin. Ayan. I'm activating kasi this channel kasi pagsabayan ko yung page at saka yung YouTube channel ko. Ayan. Ayan. So number 39, how blank your finger? What's your answer? What's your answer? Number 39. Number 39. Number 39. Ayan. 39. 39. How blank your finger? Okay, so watching from Camiguin, si Ma'am Irene Coral. Hello, Ma'am Irene Coral. Ayan. Okay. Ano ba? C or D? Okay. So number 39 is something like how blank your finger. So it's already passed. Okay. It's done. I mean, the action is already done. So you would say, how did you cut your finger? Okay. So as I've mentioned before, if you are using did, you always have to use the base form of the verb, right? So it's here. Sorry, forget about that dog. Okay, so number 40. Number 40. I blank and I blank the knife. I blank and I blank the knife. So what's your answer for number 40? I blank and I blank the knife. Remember that is connected by conjunction, the conjunction end. So what's your answer for number 40? Number 40. See? Okay, remember that this one is uh, what's this? Conjunction. So it must be the same tense of verb. We only use the past and the ing form. Okay, was and were plus ing form and then plus past if it's connected with while and when. Okay, and then this one, the action of course is done. Okay, so you would say I cooked and I dropped the knife. Okay, so the action after the other one is done, the other one follow. Okay, so they don't happen at the same time. Okay, so I cooked and I dropped the knife. Okay, so that's letter D. It's done. Next, number 41. Number 41. When I blank at the party, everyone blank a good time. Ayan, number 40. 41, I'm sorry. When I blank at the party, everyone blank a good time. Number 41. Number 41. Number 41. Ma'am Glory Maniakap, it's B. Okay, so when I blank at the party, everyone blank a good time. Okay, so remember that this one is separated by comma. Again, there is the when part of the sentence. Okay, there's a when part. So you would say, and the when part is always, or when or while part must be in the simple past form. Okay, so there you go. So when I arrived, okay, when I arrived at the party, everyone was having a good time. Okay, there you go. It's letter B. Okay, there you go. Yeah, the same question with number 37, I think. Okay, same explanation. Okay, same pattern, grammatical structure. Okay, number 42. Next, number 42. Blank a good time last night. So this is a question. So we say blank a good time last night. Hello, good evening sa 8 viewers. Ayan. Pa-comment po ako sa mga viewers natin. Comment hi or hello. Ayan, first live ko to after ng test noong September. First live ko dito sa YouTube channel ko. Okay, so number 42. Blank a good time last night. Forty-two. So what's your answer for number 42? Ayan. Hello, Ma'am Renalyn Salingay. Ayan. Ayan. Samantalahin nyo na yung yung shoutout dito kasi kaka-start ko lang kaya medyo konti pa lang yung nagka-hi ay nag-comment. Ayan. Okay, so number 42. Number Okay. Remember there is a time expression last night, okay? Last night. So this is there is a time expression last night, so that means it's past, okay? So it's already past. So the answer here, the correct answer is letter A, which is did you have, okay? And remember, using did, we always have to use the base form of the verb has or have, okay? So do you say, did you have a good time last night? Okay, like that. But if you're gonna state this sentence in affirmative sentence, or like change the sentence into affirmative, you say, you had a good time last night, right? You had a good time last night. But if you're going to make this one into question, I think I'm gonna discuss this one, like changing declarative to question sentences with this stuff. And so we say, did you have? You cannot say did you had, because it's already past. You already have used did. Okay, did plus base form of the verb. Okay, so did you have a good time last night? Next one, number 43. Number 43. Number 43. Number 43. Ayan, number 43. Okay. While blank to work this morning, I blank an old friend. Okay, there you go. While I blank to work this morning, I blank an old friend. So this one is again the same as with the others, while and when. Okay, while and when. So while I was going to work this morning, I met an old friend. Okay, so it's the same explanation as uh, like you were going to work. Okay, and at a certain point you met your old friend here. Okay, so say I was going to work. Okay, so I was going to work this morning. Is it? While I was going to work, yeah. While I was going to work this morning, I met an old friend. Remember, uh, while is in ing form. While I was going to work this morning, I met an old friend. Okay, ayan. Next, good. 43A. At D. I'm sorry, letter D. 43 letter D. Ayan, good. Next, 44. Sir Eric Inyano, good evening. Ayan, nasa-shoutout ko lahat na nagko-comment kasi konti pa lang yung nagko-comments. Hello sa 11 viewers natin. Ayan. Pa-comment naman mga 11 viewers. Comment ng hi or hello. Para ma-shoutout ko kayong lahat. Kasi pag marami na yung manunood, ang hirap na mag-shoutout ng pasunod-sunod na comments. Ayan. Next natin, 44. I blanked to get up this morning. I blanked and it was cold and my bed was so warm. Number 44. Okay, so we say, okay, 44. Yes, Sir Eric Inyano. Inano or Inyano? I'm sorry, sir. Hello po, ma'am or Sir Bunny? Ma'am Bunny? Hello po. Ayan. Number 44. Okay, so remember this morning, so this is already past this expression. We say, I didn't want. Okay, I didn't want. I didn't want to get up this morning. It was raining and it was cold and my bed was so warm. While why the speaker didn't want to get up this morning, it is because it is because it was raining and it was cold. Okay, so there you go. So the answer here is letter D. Good. Number 45. Number 45. Number 45, I blanked to the news on the radio when the phone blank. Ayan. Sana may makuha na inyo lahat yung sagot ng number 45. Number 45. Oh, 13 viewers. Oh my God. Good evening, 13 viewers. And si Ma'am Bunny said it's letter C for number 45. Ma'am Glory Manyakap says 45C. And Ma'am Renaline, 45C. Ma'am Irene, 45C. Sir Eric, 45, letter C. Okay. Good. Nakuha nyo na din. Ayan. So, remember the when part is always in the simple past form. So, that's wrong. And what was happening when the phone rang? The speaker was listening to the news on the radio. Okay. So, when that's the number 45. Next, number 46. But when blank up the phone, there was no one there. What's your answer for number 46? What's your answer for number 46? Hello, 14 viewers. Ayan. Nakakatuwa naman. Meron pa rin palang nanonood dito sa YouTube ko. Good evening, Ma'am Judith Martinez Uy. Ma'am Judith. Hello, Ma'am Judith. Ma'am Bunny, 46C. Ma'am Glory, 46D. Sir Eric, 46C. Okay. Okay, so number 46, the correct answer is letter C, okay? So this is past. 45 to 46, they're just related questions, okay? So I was listening to the news on the radio when the phone rang. But when I picked up the phone, there was no one there. Okay, so this is ano, past form. Okay, so that's picked up letter C. For number, letter C. For number 46 is letter C. Okay, so there we go. Next, number 47. 47. So 13 viewers, hello. Pa-attendance naman ako, pa-comment po ng hi or hello sa lahat ng 13 viewers natin para ma-ano natin shout out. Ayan. Hello, good evening po. Ayan. Number 47, I blank hello to the children but they didn't say anything because they blanked television. Ma'am Bunny said it's 40, letter B for number 47. The same with Sir Eric Inano. Ma'am Lane Vanessa Balisi Inano, 47B. And Ma'am Renalyn Salingay, it's also 47B. Okay, there you go. Nakuha na din. I said hello to the children. Okay, but they didn't say anything because they blanked television. So I said hello. Why the children didn't say anything? Because they were watching television. So the children were watching. It's the longer action, right? While they were watching, at one point, the speaker said hello. Okay, so this is the shorter action. Okay, so there you go. So we say I said hello to the children, but they didn't say anything because they were watching television, and that's letter B. Okay, so there you go. Number 47 is letter B. Good. Si Ma'am Judith Martinez Uy, 47B. Ayan. Ma'am Irene, 47B. Good. Ayan. Number 48. 48 tayo. Ayan. Gusto ko tong number 48. Okay, so number 48 tayo. What blank at 8 o'clock last night? Number 48. What's your answer for number 48? Number 48A, 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 Ma'am Bunny, Ma'am Glory, Ma'am Irene. Okay. Ma'am Bunny, C. Ma'am Lane Vanessa Balisi, Inano, that's C. Ma'am Renalyn, letter A. Okay, so there you go. So remember, if there is nothing or no exact time here, like shall we say, what blank last night? So you have to use the past form, which is letter A. The correct answer is letter A. For number 48, if there is no exact time there. But if there is an exact time, that means there is a specific or exact or specific time. We are always using the continuous tense. Okay, so at 8 o'clock, like that. So it must be, what were you doing at 8 o'clock last night? What were you doing at 9 o'clock last night? What were you doing at 8:10 last night? Okay, so that's how we do. That's how we answer this type of question. Huh? If there is if there is a specific time, it must be the continuous tense. If there is no specific time, but there is the time expression last night, last year, last week, that is simple past, which is letter A. Okay? Not letter B, because letter B is a declarative sentence, while letter A is a question sentence, and our question 48 is a question sentence, right? So we say, so the correct answer here is letter C. If there is no 8 at 8 o'clock, if there is no at 8 o'clock like that, that must be letter A. But since there is at 8 o'clock a specific time, we always we answer letter C. Okay, the correct answer. There you go. Next, 49. 49, we played tennis blank 2 hours. We played tennis, blank 2 hours. We played tennis, blank 2 hours. 49D. Good. As I've said before, if you have like the total period of time, you always have to use the preposition in. Okay? I'm sorry, for. Yeah, number 48 is letter C. Hello, Ma'am Asalia Wilkinson. Okay, so 49, letter D, if there's a total period of time, so we always have to use the preposition for. Yes, the correct answer is letter D. Next, number 50. Yes po, letter D. How about number 50? How about number 50? How about number 50? I work on a farm blank the holidays. Yeah, the correct answer for number 50 is letter D. Okay, letter D. Not letter B. It is because this one is the start of the time. Yeah, it can be the start of the time, but the thing is, this is past form. It must, if you're gonna use since, this must be present perfect tense, like has or have plus past participle, right? Like I have worked on a farm since the holidays, or since the holidays. Or we say since this one is past form, so we say on, huh? On the holidays. Okay, yeah. So that's number 50, letter D. Math naman po next time, sir. Dito sa YouTube. Been following you on YouTube, Facebook too. Oh, yes, Ma'am Bunny. Ayan. I just actually go live today after nung September let exam. Ayan. This will be daily again. This will be daily also. I will be doing daily live here on my YouTube channel and then daily live also on my Facebook page. Ayan. Thank you so much po for tonight. And hanggang dito muna tayo sa 50. Hopefully by tomorrow, marami-rami na tayo. Ayan. So tomorrow, see you again. After ng live ko sa Facebook page, YouTube channel agad. Thank you so much. God bless po. God bless po. Thank you so much po sa inyong lahat. God bless. Stay safe. Good night.